The second step to getting acclimated is facing your fears. Once you choose your character and know who you are allowed to be okay with who you are, flaws and favor. Be okay with who you are, flaws and favor. So when you go and attract somebody that's mirroring back your flaws, don't let your flaws talk you out of your favor. Don't let your flaws talk you out of your favor, because a lot of the times we'll do our self work in between relationships, because men usually go from relationship to another relationship. Women typically decompress in between. And in that decompression time, because we still got that vibration lingering around us because we're hopeful, you attract a man that's going to appeal to you. That's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract a man that is going to appeal to the woman in you, to the mom in you, who's going to sell you the idea of family and what he want to do for his son and what he want to do for his daughter and what type of husband that he is, or what type of, how he treat the women in his family. So you're going to sit there and you're going to get lost on what he's selling you, and you're missing like his actuality. Do not allow your flaws to talk you out of your favor, because now, because he wants the same things that you want, or he's talking like he wants the same things that you want, or because he can put what you want into a fluid sentence, you feel like, oh, okay, I can be with him, or I can entrust him with all of me. And now you sitting back and you're waiting for him to play father. So he was sitting there looking for a mom, and you sitting there looking for a father. And this is the reason why you feel like y'all are a vibrational match. Or this is the reason why y'all are a vibrational match. You know what I mean? And your mirror is showing you develop what is weak. Your inner child is broken. And now you want this man to develop your inner child. And that's work that you must do alone. Face your fears. Self-work is work that you must do alone. Can't nobody do that for you. Can't nobody do that for you, because the more you trust somebody else to do your self work to you, the more toxic the situation become. Why? Because you're stifled. You don't know how to express yourself, because when you give somebody your flaws and your fears, they're going to hold them flaws and them fears back up to your face and going to talk you out of your position every single time. Don't let opposition talk you out of your position. Opposition is designed to cement you into your position. You only have value for something when you got to fight for it. So now your opposition is making you fight for it. Are you sure this is what you want? Do you really believe that you are a self-sufficient female that deserves to have a loving, supportive, encouraging, compassionate man in your life? Do you really genuinely feel like you deserve that? Because if you really feel like you deserve that, you wouldn't settle for him. You wouldn't settle for somebody who telling you what he want to do 10 years from now when he not doing that today. You telling me, oh, well, I'm putting my money up for my son, but you're going to spend $200 at the bar every single night. You're not putting the money up for your son, okay? You're spending it at the bar. And then you're making me feel like, or you're holding me in this place because you're making me feel like you're responsible, that you have plans. Oh, I like the fact that he got goals for himself. Baby, what is your goals? You set a goal and you achieved it. 26 years old, you went and opened up your whole own business. Doing something that can't nobody else really teach you how to do. It's something that you got to trust yourself to do. So you going to let a person who ain't even figured out what he wants to do in his life while you sitting over here manifesting your dreams. That is not an alignment. That is not an alignment. So every time that pain kept on reminding you, so when the man keep telling you, you know what, let me get out of your way, and you say, no, but you're not in my way. But we can like grow together. Like I can like help you. No, baby. Face your fears. Face your fears of being alone. Face your fears and being wrong. More importantly, face your fears and being wrong. We tend to stay in situations when we don't want to be wrong. It's 100% okay to be wrong. I would rather be 100% wrong than to think that the way that I was living my life was all that I deserved. That I only deserved this small space. You go from attracting men that's, oh, you can travel, send me your name and your birthday, and sending you first K flights on Delta, to being in love with a guy who like, yeah, go to Spirit and buy the ticket and I give you your money when you get here. What? So now I got to bargain with you over $150 flight? Huh? How? You know what I mean? How did I get into this conversation? Oh, because I fell in love with the potential of you. You know what I mean? And you don't even know your actuality. And then I'm overlooking my actuality and selling myself for cheap. So I'm allowing my flaws to talk me out of my favor because I don't want to deal with my flaws. No, babe, I'm going to go ahead and deal with my flaws. And I would rather tell you that I am a sexually active female and that I need to take some time to myself and heal. And heal. Because the more I keep myself in the same exact space, I'm going to keep on attracting people that think like this and that hold me into this space and make me feel like, oh, well, you don't really require a lot. You like yoga. And me liking yoga don't say how much money I want to make. I still like beachfront houses too. That's $16,000 a month. And that's just the rent. You know what I mean? Like, don't hold me somewhere because you can't reach me. And then I'm going to dim my light to meet you where you at so I can propel you further. Why I got to go backwards to meet you and push you forward? How much sense do that make? But I'm supposed to be letting you lead me. How much sense does that make? Face your fears of being alone. Face your fears of being wrong. You got to get it wrong to get it right. Get acclimated. Clear out your cue card. Clear it out. Clear out your cue card. You're going to keep on attracting your past back as long as you got that door open. As long as you still over there sexing your ex-boyfriend. As long as you over here still talking to all of the guys you was talking to 4 or 5 years ago. As long as you keeping that door open, understand you're going to keep on attracting that vibration back to you until you deal with it. Face your fears. Oh, I mean, well, when he not acting right, I know I can always call him. I know, I mean, in them days when I just want somebody to tell me I love me, oh, I could just call him. I know he gonna give me that. Okay, I know he gonna do this. Okay, I know he gonna do that. Oh, okay, so now you got he, all open. All of these is open, and you wondering why they all meshed into this one person right here in front of you. And it's like, am I ever gonna be happy? Am I ever gonna attract me back to me? Am I ever? What's wrong with me? That feeds your insecurity, and you don't even realize that you're your own host. You're feeding your own insecurity by running back to your past. Your past can never save you. You can't never get ahead driving backwards. You can't drive looking backwards. That's what you can't do. That's what you cannot do. Trying to drive looking backwards is going to result in what? An accident every single time. A failed expectation hurt every single time. Falling in love with potential hurt every single time. Get acclimated. All of that pain from that situation that you're too afraid to say out loud is where you develop your standards. That's where you develop your boundaries. It's in that exact pain that you're too afraid to express. You're too afraid to express that. And it's holding you there. In that freeze frame, you in the same construct of pain because you're too afraid to face your fears. Face your fears. Get acclimated.